What's going on, y'all? I go by the name of Arsiney Music. I am a music producer and a content creator. And today I am going to be coloring my sound and doing a light mix on one of my beats using only the BB Mo Q by Kit plugins. I wanted to do this because I really wanted to check this thing out. I mean, it's modeled after analog gear. And what I'm gonna do today is kind of a quick mix on a beat I just created using only the BB Mo Q to EQ and color my sound. So let's jump right into it and check this thing out. So like I said, I have Logic pulled up and this is the BB Mo Q. Now, this thing is modeled after Motown's original EQ that was created back in the 60s. So in order to get this thing to this point, Kit plugins use their Generation 2 full range modeling technology, FRM for short, to really model that original analog gear and get this plugin to sound as close to that as possible. What you're looking at here is an EQ with 7 different bands. It comes loaded up with 100 different presets already, so that's really cool, but we're not even gonna touch the presets. We're just gonna go off the default and just add it to my beat and see what it sounds like. Now, I added this EQ to every single track in this beat. This beat isn't mixed down, so we'll be able to really hear what it's doing to the sound. So let's just play this beat unmixed without any of the BB Mo Q on and just hear how it sounds right now, flat, no mix, just everything playing. So you have a rough idea of the kind of beat that we're working on. Now, the whole objective right now is to just color my sound and really get things sounding decent using the BB Mo Q. So we'll start off with the drums. Now, this is a drum loop, and the drum loop was already EQ'd and already has its own kind of compression to it. So I'm not going to do too much with that, but I will turn the BB Mo Q on just to see if there's anything that I want to add to it. So let's hear the drums real quick. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just lower the volume a little bit. Get it about a negative. Okay. Now, when it comes to my drums, I like to drop some of the sub out of the kick a little bit so it doesn't clash with the bass. But as you can hear, that sounds a little too flat, so we're gonna turn that back up a little bit. Yeah, we don't wanna lose the life completely. Turn up some of the knock in this. And I want the drums to sound a bit crispier, the hand claps. Some of the highs. And I definitely boosted the levels a little bit, so we're gonna lower the gain. So we're gonna listen to that in conjunction with the bass line, which is a pretty heavy bass. Let's just hear the bass by itself first. We will use the Mo Q on the bass. got that sitting okay. Now let's take the drums out and let's listen to this right here. So we're gonna just color this sound a little bit without any other instrument playing. Right, let's check this sound out right here. For sounds like these, I can usually just play them along with the drum and I don't need to like solo them to hear what's going on. This is a very thin sound. I know it doesn't need any subs, so I can just take that right out. Maybe let it take a little bit of those higher frequencies, that air, take some of that air out. Push the mid-range forward a little bit more. But this sound kind of goes already, like you don't need to do much with this. So now we can go over to this other section of the beat that I haven't played yet. This crazy synth right here, this pulsating synth. Kind of like how this sounds already. I might not even do too much with that. I'm gonna leave some of the air in that because I think it gives the track a little bit of life. Let me hear it with the bass. I feel like that sound needs to sit on top of the bass, but I also don't want it to like be too piercing to the ear. All right, and this last sound right here. That's what's gonna give body to this synth right here. So we want that to be a little warm. Take that out for a second and hear this with the drums. Okay, so we're gonna play it back. So this is the beat with none of the EQs on it. And this is the beat with the BB Mo Q on every instrument in the beat. So I'm gonna just go back and forth really quickly so you could just hear the back and forth, the before and after. And yeah, so that's it. That's me. And yeah, so that's it. That's me adding the BB Mo cue to every instrument in this beat, including the drums, a few twists of a few knobs, and you can get your sound to sit and sound exactly how you want it to in the mix. Now, like I said, this isn't a complete mix. This was a quick mix, but you can just hear, just from those subtle differences, you can hear a spike in the clarity of some of the sounds. It breathes a little bit better. It's a little bit brighter, yet it still has the punch that you're looking for when it comes to the kick and the sub and all of that stuff. I think they did an awesome job at modeling the sound. It does feel and sound like analog gear. There's definitely a bit of weight and warmth there that feels like analog gear. And I think they captured that really, really well. So shout out to Kit Plugins. This is a dope EQ, and I can't wait to use it on more tracks. I'll catch you guys in the next video.